Well, good morning and a very good morning, beautiful good morning. Assalamu alaikum. And in this video again, I'm gonna talk about English like always, but this is going to be entirely different than rest of my video. So I'm not gonna sound like before as I have sounded in all of my videos. So this topic is going to be entirely different than the rest of my previous topics and videos. The thing is that we practice English on different platforms, including paid app or non-paid app as well. But here I'm gonna talk about that does it work completely? Then I would say no. The reason, either you go for audio calling or video calling on social platform, or either it's a paid or non-paid app. Until or unless you don't start practicing in reality, or you don't start speaking to the people in reality, it doesn't help you to that extent. Though it helps to improve our English when you speak to the people on different platforms, on different paid app or non-paid app, it helps us little bit to improve our English. But the thing is that in the reality where we have to deal with the new people every single day, then at that point of time we get stuck while speaking English. The reason is that the fear is still there. Even after practicing thousands of times, giving a lot of times, but the fear is still there. The reason is simply we are connecting to the people virtually, online, through platforms. We aren't speaking to the people in the reality. So what I want to say, that if we don't have any option, we must go for the online platforms, no doubt, because something is always better than nothing. I believe in that concept. But at the same time, if you have options, then you must go for the public speaking. You must go for the practice where you can do it on offline basis. What I'm trying to tell you that if you have some friends who can speak English, then try to speak to him in reality by having physical contact to him, because it helps most compared to the rest of the things. Speaking about me, I have given a lot of time in practicing English on different platforms. A lot of platforms are there, including paid and non-paid. I have given time on numbers of social medias, platforms and apps and all these, but still it didn't help me to that extent as per my expectation. I have whenever I am in a situation where I have to speak to a new people, little bit, just little bit, but I get worried. So I can always speak to the people whom I know very well. Like if I have to speak to my brother, if I have to speak to my sister, I can easily speak to them because I know them very well. But at the same time, when I have to speak to someone whom I don't know and I'm gonna speak to him for the first time, then it really becomes challenging for me. Though not that much challenging, but it becomes a bit difficulty for me. But yeah, I manage it. Like earlier when I start the conversation, it becomes little tough for me and I become little nervous. But as I get used of it, I just start getting back my fluency over the language. So what I'm trying to tell you all is just that you might be practicing on different platform, but though if you have options where you can practice offline, where you can speak to your friends, relatives, then you must go for that. I mean, there you would have physical contact with them, and you would better read the expression of your opposite person when you will be having physical contact. So what I'm trying to tell you all is just that the first one is the physical contact, like speaking to the people in reality. That is the best. After that, video calling, and even if you are not suitable for this, then last one is the audio calling.